friends. We have a different background today. I hope the wind is blowing. I hope that's not too distracting, but I just thought it'd be pretty to see something green outside for a change. I usually sit over here, but anyway, just decided to change it around a little bit. It's time for some Dollar Tree products. So July, the very 1st of July is when all the calendars and the school supplies roll out, and I'm always excited about that. I don't know why, because I don't even have kids, but I just like to see what they're going to bring out. And also I like to buy stuff for the Operation Christmas Child boxes, the shoebox ministry. So unfortunately, I have lagged way behind. I did run in a store or two, and I saw a few things I wanted to pick up, but I just was short on time, and they didn't have exactly what I wanted. So I just ended up, I didn't want, sometimes you want to stand in line and sometimes you don't. So I just ran in. I was like, it's not exactly what I want, and ran back out. So I did miss a few things, but that's okay. So it's the end of July now, so it may be that they have none of this as far as the calendars and things go, but I know usually there are still some calendars lying around there for at least a month or two. I think especially the full-size calendars. Now this is my full-size calendar for this year. You see where it says 2024, so this is not a brand new calendar. But I just wanted to show you, this is one of the ones from Dollar Tree, but the prices have gone up on these. So some of the calendars now, it just kind of depends on what they decide to price them. Some are $1.50 and some are still at the $1.25 price point. But, people are complaining, look, the prices are up everywhere. We have no control. So we can complain, we can stop shopping there, but we got to shop somewhere. And I don't think you can get a calendar for $1.25 at this size. This has some beautiful pictures. There are the pictures on the back, and obviously I don't know what they're bringing out for this year because I didn't even look at them. I did see some, I just didn't. I really don't usually need these. People end up giving me a calendar or something, so there's no need in me buying any. In other words, as far as the large ones, but these are definitely $1.50. I know that for a fact. This one is a weekly dry erase weekly planner, and it does look like this. They show this down here, which I found this to be confusing. I was like, why? But they only had this one type. And so what I think is that they're showing they had 3 types. And so, I'll show it closer so you can see. Now, I think they only had one. I'm trying to remember if they had several of these or just one of these. They didn't have many, let's put it that way. So, and I was in there a few days ago. So today's Monday. It was last week sometime. I don't even remember what day I was in there. I think I was in there Thursday. So it hasn't been that many days. But things were already starting to go away. Now I'm going to go ahead and open this and show you. I did open it and kind of look at it because I was confused if it was 1 calendar or 3 calendars. They're doing some work out here if you hear like a truck noise. Okay, so it does have these little things you can stick to whatever, and my only problem is there's no directions on here. So does this pull off the wall easily? I would like to put this on my kitchen wall, and I would like to not pull the paint off because I don't think we have anything to replace that paint with. So it doesn't have instructions that I don't know. So I might just get Spencer to put a little hole, and then I'll just stick it up there some other way. I'm not sure. I'm going to ask him what he thinks. But this is pretty cool. So it's a dry erase. Now, I like to put my schedule up for him. And, of course, he makes fun of me because he says that I forget sometimes. So it also has these priorities, it says right here, and the notes. But my main focus are these, not even Saturday and Sunday, but these days right here, my work schedule. Because my work schedule, I clean houses, so my work schedule changes every single week. So that way he'll have some idea where I'm going to be. And also it gives me enough room where I can write where, like, is the person in Jackson, is the person in Germantown, is the person in Carterville, where's the person, so he has some clue where I am. So anyway, that's that one was $1.25. That one was not, I'm not going to bother sticking that in there. That one was $1.25. And this just a reminder, this is what it looked like, the Jot brand dry erase weekly planner. Okay. And it does tell you how big it is. It says 11.8 inches by 7.87 inches times 0.05 inches. And it gives you in centimeters as well. Okay, so that's that. Now, before I bought that, I had bought this. And I believe, yeah, this says right here, $1.50. I paid $1.50 for this one. I was going to think about using this one. It says weekly planner. It just has the days of the week again. So, and this is tear off. I'm going to open this so we can look at this too because I wasn't sure. But it looks like it says it's a 2025 calendar, but I don't think it matters because it doesn't have dates on there. So, sorry, that's very noisy. noisy plastic. I don't think it matters because there's no dates on here. So yeah, so it has all these different pages and they're not dated. So I mean, I can start using it right now, which is what I had planned to do. The calendar I had for the year before that I used, I found them one time, but again, I was in a hurry. So I was like, okay, well, I found it. I'll probably find it somewhere else. Well, I haven't found it somewhere else. So I think maybe I found a couple. It wasn't as attractive as I wanted it to be. I know this sounds crazy. It was just much prettier last year, the one that I got, and I meant to bring it in here, but because they do still sell them. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But this I thought was neat because I can just write this on here every week and just tear it off. So I may use this one or I may use the one I just showed you. This one, after I picked this up, I thought, you know what, this doesn't match yellow too well, but I love bright colors, so does it matter? Not really. And with this one, I can just go ahead and stick it, you know, on a nail or something, whatever. Okay, so it has the to-do list over here, and then it has, are these sticky notes? Yeah, these are like little sticky notes on here. And what brand was that? That was also the Jot brand, so that's good. I've never bought the Jot sticky notes. We'll be able to see if these are actually gonna work. Are these sticky notes too? No, that's just a tear-off list. Okay, so you can tear off these things, and then these are sticky notes. Okay, and the back is just plain. So this is all this is. So this one was $1.50. So again, the prices have gone up. You know, we can complain or we can just move on. I still like their products. I don't know that I'll buy everything if it keeps going up, but we'll see how it goes. Now, this is my weekly planner for this year, and these, I buy these every single year. I buy one for Spencer and one for me. We both have to do our mileage for our work. I own a business, and then he has to do it for the company that he works for. He keeps up with his mileage, and they pay him a mileage check, which is great, by the way. So it helps you, you know, like with him, it helps him do repairs on his work truck. So anyway, I went to pick one of these up, or pick up two, one for him and one for me. And what I noticed was, so this is this year's, what I noticed was right here where it should say Monday, it said Thursday. So this said Thursday, Friday, I think it said Saturday, it might have said Sunday, and then Monday was over here. Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. So I looked at several and they all said the exact same thing. Where it should have said Monday, it said Thursday. So I told Spencer, it was like the pages were switched. It's like this page should have been over here and the Thursday should have been over here. Because what does that say? That says Friday. So it's a different layout. I don't know. But it was backwards. And every single one I picked up was like that. So this little book this year, which I have always bought and always loved, it's a no. So I found something different. Now they had different types of these, so you didn't have to have a religious one. I just got him this one. It says Faith Can Move Mountains, weekly planner, and it's got a verse on there. And then these are $1.25. Everything's got a sticker now, and some stuff it's not a sticker, it's stuck on there. And so people who like to do gift baskets, this is becoming a nightmare for everyone. It's on the cleaning supplies. It's on all the healthcare, you know, whatever, the stuff you use on your face, anything, stupid sticker stuck on it, it looks tacky. That's my biggest gripe with them right now is these stupid stickers. But I think every page has a different verse. So this, I thought this was pretty cool. So anyway, you will see that Monday is over here and Friday's over here. Also, the problem I had last year with the calendars was there were no holidays on there at all. So every time I would be trying to plan a Monday date, not a date, but you know what, like a lunch date or something with a friend, and they go, oh, that's Labor Day. And I was like, oh, because I just wouldn't be paying any attention. And my calendar had no holidays on at all. So this one does, it says Monday, April 21st, it says that's Easter Monday for Canada, and then Tuesday it says it's Earth Day, and then Friday it says it's Arbor Day. So apparently this calendar has every single holiday that you didn't even know about and all kinds of holidays on here. And I'm sure the major ones are also on here. So that was the main thing. Like here's Yom Kippur right here. So they've got the Jewish holidays on here as well. So I think we're going to be able to use that one. So that's going to be Spencer's. And then I got myself, this one's also $1.25. This one, I just thought it was pretty. And this one I think also has, yeah, this one also has the Bible verses on the bottom, and I think they're all different. Not 100% sure. I just looked at it long enough to know that it was, you know, it was going to work for us because we just need to write what we're doing. Like I have to write where I'm cleaning, and then the mileage, and then that's all I really need for doctor's appointments and stuff. But I just need something small that sticks in I can stick in my purse. So that's that. I think that's everything for the calendars. So this is also a good time to pick up these 10 packs of pens. So this is the INC brand. And you get 10 ballpoint pens, and then this one, it says blue ink and it says 1.0 millimeters. So I've given these away to the shoe boxes. I'm not sure if I've used the INC brand. I'm not sure if I use these because I like all different colors. I don't like just blue and black, but I also picked up the black ones, so I'll be putting these in shoe boxes. But anyway, it's a really good time. Anytime you see a 10 pack, or there might sometimes be 12 pack, I'm not sure, but I know they have 10 packs this time of year. Anytime you can see a 10 pack, pick it up, because they don't always have 10 packs. With the prices the way they are going up and constantly and all this, I got two blue and 2 black. With the prices and everything, you're just, sometimes you're only getting 4 in a package, which is fine. If it's a good quality pen, it doesn't really matter. But for the shoe boxes, I just want a good quality pen that's going to work for the kids, and give them a couple and they're good to go for a good long time, maybe the whole year. And then I also like to pick up the 8 count of the dry erase markers. These are the Jot dry erase markers. Now, what I really like to pick up is the color. They'll have 4 black, and then they'll have like a blue, a red, a purple, and maybe a green. So I did see that one. That was one of the days I was in a hurry, and I was like, I'm not standing in line for one thing. Maybe I'll see it again. Well, I haven't seen it again. What I have found is the black. So normally it says up here 8, and it's usually a 4. So it's a much better deal to get the 8. And sometimes I've noticed these do run out of ink rather quickly. So, but usually a pack lasts me for the full year. I have a mark off sheet behind a little page protector thing, and it's my morning routine and my evening routine, and I erase it with the little eraser and use these little pens on it to mark off every single day. That's really the only thing I use dry erase for. And of course you saw that dry erase calendar. I'd like to use it for that as well. But that's what I use the dry erase markers for. It's not for anything else. But sometimes I have noticed I feel like sometimes they run out quickly. So I'm not sure. I mean, if you get the really good brand, they're expensive, but it might be a better deal in the long run. If you only needed 1 for the entire year, that might work out better. I'm not sure. I don't usually like their socks. I thought these were cute. So you get a 2-pack, and I thought these were pretty. The butterflies, and then the little seafoam green. And so these are the Polo Club, the Beverly Hills Polo Club. So you do get the 2-pack, and this is still $1.25. These are made in China though, so just be aware of that. I was watching Nani from Nani's Life, and she did a whole thing, and I think I've done this before too, going around her house and collecting things that are just made in the USA. So they do have a lot of made in the USA products there. You just have to be very selective. They have made in the USA food. Again, you have to be very selective, or what products in the USA, not maybe made in the USA, but grown in the USA or packaged up or whatever. But they do have a lot of other countries in the food section. I really don't tend to gravitate toward their food. It's just all very processed. Not that I don't eat processed food, but I just feel like everything over there is just like junk food and gross. But gross for me, not for you maybe. But I did notice they've got a decent size. It's about this size, Lucky Leaf, which is a good brand, applesauce. And it's in a bottle. Instead of just like the little containers where you just throw away the containers, it's a nice, good sized bottle of Lucky Leaf. I didn't pick it up because I've already got a bottle of it that I haven't even opened. It's a different brand, but that is a really good buy for $1.25. A decent size. It may only be 8 ounces. Maybe it's 10 ounces, but it's a good amount for $1.25. So as far as applesauce goes, I think you probably can't beat that. I can't see that you could beat it. Okay, now let's talk about the personal care body washes. Everybody's calling this a dupe to Native, and I mentioned, now it looks like Native, okay? It looks kind of like Native. I mentioned I think I ended up looking up the ingredients. Here are the ingredients, and this is not Native ingredients. I don't know how well you can see that. It doesn't look like it's focusing very well. This is a product of Turkey, I believe it says, but I used it yesterday. I wanted to use it and talk to you about it because they have new scents. So these are, did it say on here? I thought it said somewhere these were just going to be, it doesn't say. Gluten-free, paraben-free, dye-free, phthalate-free. I do like that part. I thought it said these were going to be limited editions, and maybe some of them are, but it doesn't, I don't see it on here, so maybe this one's going to stick around. But they have the peach ring ones, and they have another one, is it gummy bears or jelly beans, or I can't remember. but they were real sugary smelling to me, which, I mean, candy is sugary, obviously, but I just didn't like it that much. And then when I put this on, the smell was a little fake. And one thing you gotta remember, this is 15 ounces. This is $1.25 still. I'm surprised it doesn't have a stupid label stuck on here so it could look super tacky. It looks really cute like this. This is a really nice bottle. It looks very nice. But these are runny. Dollar Trees usually are more runny than the more expensive ones. So you just have to remember not to just be pouring tons out at a time, because if you're gonna use it all up at once, it's not worth the $1.25. But now that we have body washes up to $9, $10, I don't know, just like the name brands are just super, super expensive. I'm just not that picky. If you like to use Dove or, you know, whatever, the more expensive ones, that is definitely your right. And you can, of course, coupon for those. Dollar General's always got a coupon for those things. But for me, I'm just like cheap and don't care. So I just am very careful not to pour this out into my hand. I just get a little bit, just a little is all you need. And I just make sure I'm not running through it so fast. So anyway, that's my only tip with that. But they have new scents, and I'm trying to remember. One was, I've not seen them, so I couldn't show it to you. One's pumpkin spice. One is cedar and something. That one I want to try. I'm going to try the cedar one. I don't like pumpkin spice, and I can't remember. If they had something apple, I would try that. You know, apple cinnamon or apple spice or something for fall. I would try that, but I don't like pumpkin that much. It's okay, but I'm just not really, I don't get hyped up about pumpkin spice. But anyway, the cedar one's the one I want to try. But I did want to try this one first just to make sure I liked it. I liked it fine. It soaked up just like it was supposed to. It was nothing negative. It is a little runnier than the more, like I said, the more the expensive ones. The smell was a little, I don't know, it was a little iffy for me. It wasn't terrible. I didn't hate it. Would I get this one again? I probably wouldn't get this one again, but I do want to try that cedar one. So when they come out with the new ones, I'll be interested. And then the only other things I found 2 new soaps. Now this is another soap. See where we got this tacky sticker? Is this actually, sometimes it's a sticker and you can peel it off. That is just it's just stamped on there. It's not a sticker. I bought these before. This is the Castile soap. The only thing I don't like about it is this is open, which is strange to me. Although it's nice to be able to smell it, but really, let's just package it up. You know what I mean? Just close this up. It doesn't have to be in plastic. If you don't want to do plastic, I don't care, but it needs to be shut. But these other 2 are also open. So anyway, this is the Castile one. I really love these. Lavender's not my favorite, but this is actually not a bad lavender. So I've actually enjoyed that. They've sold out of the peppermint. I don't know if they're ever, I thought when I saw this, I was like, oh, they're bringing it back. They're bringing it back. It's got that little stupid little price tag. Well, they brought it back, and then this is all I have now. So I don't know if they're going to get some more in. I'm hoping they get the peppermint because it was my favorite. Okay. And then this is it looks like it says Sugar Soapworks. Now these are made in the USA. Again, tacky little sticker right here. It's not even a sticker, it's just on there. Made in the USA. This is new as far as I know. Focus and Clarity. It does, and they have a little hole. At least this is smaller where you can't stick your finger in here. It's on both sides. Focus and Clarity, plant-derived scented soap, allergen tested and gluten-free, vegan for ultimate skin hydration. Peppermint, cypress, and cinnamon. So that's interesting combination. So this smells good. You know, you can smell it through this little hole. It just smells fresh to me. It doesn't really smell like peppermint to me, but maybe once I get it open, it will. I'm not sure. So that was $1.25. Obviously, you see that big sticker on there. Same with this one. I have not seen this one before, but it may not be new. I'm pretty sure that Focus one is new. This one is oatmeal and mango. Sulfate and paraben free, vegan. These are both 5 ounces, both made in the USA. I bet that's supposed to be Sugar Soapworks. I'm trying to say sugar. I bet it's just Sugar Soapworks. I bet that's what that is. And then on the back, and then it's got those little holes, just like I mentioned, on both sides. Okay, so that is it for me. I hope you're having a great week. Love you guys.